Okay, this time we're gonna talk about having superpowers as a sub-5 male. You know, you always hear all the normies saying, "Oh, bro, I wish I had superpowers, bro." But what they just don't understand is that, yeah, I may have superpowers, but that still doesn't change the fact that it's over. Let me tell you something. Having superpowers means dick when your face looks like a genetic Hiroshima. In school, I used to get bullied all the time for my looks, and I couldn't even use my powers to fight back because it would kill them. Now, if I save 5 out of 7 people from a burning building, everyone only focuses on the 2. But if Super Chad saves 2 out of 7, he gets praised like there's no tomorrow. Oh, thank you, Super Chad. Oh, let me kiss your ass some more. You know, there's always somebody out there who mugs you, no matter how powerful you think you are. And the villains are even more cooked than I am, holy shit. You have all these beta-buck spalding manlets always trying to take over the world. But what they don't understand is, it doesn't really matter how much money and power they think they have. No female is ever gonna fuck them with a 10-foot pole. It's over, man. Truly over. In fact, it never even began. And I have to beat these people up or else the normies will kill me. That's what everyone says I'm here for. You know, everybody tells me it's my destiny, but it's only because they don't know the real reason that I'm here. If you don't know, the planet I was born on is full of Super Chads and Super Stacys. When I was born, my parents took one look at me and said, "It's over." They just couldn't cope, so they made arrangements with the doctor to have me shot into space. I know that sounds bad, but things were actually going pretty great until I crashed into Earth. I got out of the wreckage, stood up, and of course, everybody saw my penis. A couple of boomers driving by in an RV saw how ugly I was, picked my ass up, and enslaved me to work on their farm with all the other ugly kids without parents. Brutal. My adopted boomer father tried to teach me the value of hard work. "Oh, you gotta work hard, bud! You'll never get anywhere without hard work!" I said, "If working hard is so virtuous, why aren't you doing it?" Then he got all mad. I don't think I learned a single thing there. Anyway, I got sick of everybody treating me like I was subhuman, so I created a new secret identity to blend in with Chad. Basically, I just use a wig to cover up the Norwood graveyard on top of my head, and now everybody thinks I'm a completely different person. It's actually crazy, guys. I started coping my balls off on a self-improvement journey and left town for about 5 years. I come back and what's the first thing I see, guys? My fucking one-itis. The only thing she ever said to me was, "Ew, you're bald," and then went back to staring down at her phone. But here's the even more brutal part. Since I returned to town as my secret identity, now she talks to me all the time. But we can't be together, or else she'll discover my true identity. Anyway, she's all pissed off now because I quit crime fighting. She said, "He was ugly, but at least he was useful." And I was like, what the fuck? I swear, everybody feels so entitled to my powers, you know? I remember this one time growing up, I had to save some 5'1" oofy doofy from jumping off a bridge. Everybody started chanting, "Save him! Save him!" And I was like, what's the point? If I save him, his life wouldn't improve. My boomer mom started screaming, "No! You need to save him now! Save him now!" And I was like, okay. After I saved him, he started getting some attention from some females in the crowd and immediately started Chester maxing. I just started cringing my balls off like, oh my god. That's how you know it's over, guys. I mean, the guy had to be pushing 40 and still worked in fast food. And I can already hear the normies in the comment section saying, "Bro, he's just following his dreams, bro." Yeah? I think I can safely tell you that nobody's dream is to work in fucking fast food when they're 40. I know some guys use work as a cope. I tried that shit, but the thing is, everywhere wanted a minimum of 30 years experience for entry-level positions. I told them that I have superpowers, but they don't give a shit. I do know that I could get hired in an instant as Chad. But then I can't use my powers, so fuck that. I really did not want to go back to crime fighting, guys. I really didn't. I even asked my boomer parents if I could go back to working on the farm, but they told me that they sold it to China. So I got defeated and had to go back to fighting subhumans. I thought my return to superhero form would at least make my one-itis happy, but all I managed to get out of her was, "Took you long enough." But now I don't know what to do because she keeps asking me for the number of my alter ego. I was scared this whole thing might turn into a bad episode of a sitcom, so I wanted to make her lose interest. I showed up as Chad to tell her that I have a criminal record. You're never gonna fucking believe this, guys. That ended up being a huge mistake because it just turned her on even more. I panicked and told her it was for killing my girlfriend, and then she handed me a knife. I was like, whoa. Oh my God, it's never been more over for the average guy, I swear to God. Dude. Oh man. She doesn't know this, but I can actually see into her apartment right now with my X-ray vision, and she's furiously masturbating while listening to a true crime podcast. I guess I'll have to try serial killer maxing and tell you if it works out. Or maybe I could try actually killing a villain for once instead of just sending them to jail. Maybe I just don't know how to talk to women. But I lost the wig, so now I'm fucked. Either way, I don't really care. It just sucks. But yeah, that's all I have for now.